Here you go. Can you do a video on how to keep a man, like how to be a great girlfriend to your boyfriend and how to be wife material to him? That's a good question, and people ask me that in different ways a lot of times. So basically, I got two things. Number one is listen. And when I say listen, I mean really listen. A lot of people ask questions and they just want to get certain answers. What's your ideal girl? Who did you date in the past? What's your credit score? Just different little stuff like that. And that's how people ask questions. That's not listening. What that is interrogating. And when you do that, people generally lie to you. They just tell you what they think you want to hear. When you actually listen, you talk to people about their entire life. You see them as a whole person, because that's going to tell you what's wife material to them. That's going to tell you what they need. When someone talks to you about their family, when someone talks to you about their friends, when somebody talks to you about their goals, what they want for the future, what they want to achieve, where they see themselves in the next 5 years, things of that nature. When somebody talks to you about those things, basically what they're doing is telling you what they're going to need and what they're envisioning for their lives. When they talk to you about what they like about their mother, what they like about their aunts, their sister, their family, people like that in their family, they're kind of giving you an idea of what they care about and what they want to see in a woman. That's going to give you a better opportunity to be the best woman you can to that person. But you have to listen. You have to actively listen and figure out what that person is about and what they're looking for. Otherwise, you're not going to be able to really react. It's kind of like when you're going out on a date with somebody. Now, people can say what they want to about players, and I understand there's a beef there. But when you're going out with somebody who actually has game, what do? They listen, right? They know everything about you by the time that date's over. Otherwise they don't have game. They know everything about you when that date's over, because what they're doing is they're taking that in, so they know what you're going to do next. They know what makes you tick. They know what triggers you. They know. That's why you can see players are able to push those buttons so well, because what they do is they listen so well and they know so much about you by the time, things go down, that they already know how you're going to react. They already know how you're going to respond to certain things. Well, that's something to pick up. You can pick up something from anybody. You can learn something from anybody. And that's a good tool, listening and figuring out what somebody's about. If you notice, whenever you date somebody that you feel is corny or you're not really as attracted to, 9 times out of 10, they spend their time talking about themselves. Everything's about them. Everything's about what they want and don't like and don't care about. And then whenever you do something, they're completely surprised and caught off guard. They don't know how you're going to respond to certain things, so they're always doing the wrong thing. Well, the same thing is true for you. If you listen, then you're going to make the right decisions. You're going to disclose the right information. You're going to talk about the right things. You're going to get the right gifts. You're going to, be around the right people for them. All of those things, because you know them, you understand who they are as a person. And second, you got to have your own life. You have to bring something to the table. A lot of people come in and they just completely empty. They don't really have friends. They don't really have other outside relationships. They don't really have any goals of their own or any real accomplishments. And they just want to come in and kind of just attach themselves to somebody and hold on for dear life. Well, that means that you're subtracting instead of adding. And what you have to understand is people have influencers in their life. Moms, dads, brothers, cousins, sisters, whatever. They got influencers in their life. And when those people see that you don't have a life and that you're not bringing anything to the table for the person that they love, guess what? They gonna start hating, because they feel like you're taking away. And since you're taking away from the person they love, you're taking away from them. And they don't see how you're a benefit to their family or to their friend group or whatever they have. So the influencers are gonna start hating on you. They're gonna start trying to push you out. And eventually that person's going to start adopting their ideas about you. So you have to have some sense of purpose. Otherwise, you cannot add to a relationship. You have to have some accomplishments. And I'm not talking about monetary. I'm not talking about professional. It doesn't have to be that. You don't got to be a PhD. You don't got to have the best job in the world or the best car or any of that. What I'm saying is you have to bring something to the table, though. Some things that you've accomplished, things that you care about, also things that you can help them with, an understanding, a sense of vision, a sense of purpose. You have to bring some of those things to the table, because that makes you valuable and it makes the person feel like you're adding, and it makes the people around them feel like you're adding. A lot of times, their influencers, their friends and family, people like that, those are going to be the people telling them, man, that's a good girl, dog. You need to settle down. So now you got allies, you got people that are on your side who have their ear. That's going to help you. People are going to feel like you're wife material when everyone around them is telling them that you're wife material, and it's not just them. So those are my two things that I think, as far as being a good girlfriend and being wife material. It's really just about listening and just having your own sense of purpose. That's what I think. Also, people, put something in the comment section below if you got something that you could add, something you think makes somebody good girlfriend material or wife material. Fellas especially, lend a hand.